Alright, what's up everybody, it's Kami and welcome back to another JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Diamond Records video. So, as of recording this, the game just got off of maintenance, so they did give us a couple things. We actually got this Kakuin, and we got this Polnareff skill card, so I'm just going to go ahead and claim all my rewards. I didn't have Kakuin, so now I have Kakuin, and then we get the Polnareff skill, so we can actually equip that. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that, since there might be somebody that might ask. So what you do is you go over here into your team building menu, and then you just let it load real quick. There you go. And we'll go to a team with Polnareff. Where's Polnareff? He should be somewhere here in one of these teams. It's right here, I think. Yep, there we go. So we hit this bottom right button, and we go over here to the portraits, and then we click over here on just any of them, and we'll scroll down until we see his skill card. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the skill card? Here it is. It's right here. This actually gives him HP boost, SP boost by 10%, HP by 30%, HP plus 620. Okay. So this is his Silver Cherry armorless mode or whatever. We can actually go ahead and equip some other stuff to him too. I'll just give him an attack boost. But yeah, so that's how you go ahead and do that when you get those special skill portraits like this Crazy Diamond one or this Koichi one. And it tells you which version of the character you can use. So for the Koichi, it's the 3-star. For the Josuke, you can give it to the 3-star, the 4-star, or the 5-star, which is what I have, which is what I pulled in the last video. So if you guys saw that last video of that multi-summon in, you guys know I have them. So yeah. Hope you guys got good luck, by the way, with your pulls. So, what this main focus of this video is going to be is going to be how to get S ranks on all of these story missions, because, you know, if you're like me and you want to unlock everything and you want to get everything while you're doing story missions and, you know, just go ahead and get all the gems and all the extra bonuses, then you're going to want to get S ranks. So how do we do all that? Well, they're mission specific, but there's mainly 3 criteria that will always be in a story mission. Well, 2, and I hit the wrong button right there. We'll just hit this button. There you go. Now we don't have to back out. There's 2 main criteria that never change. So those 2 main criteria are that a character survives, or like none of your characters die in the battle at all. So you can't have a character die, and then the other one is to complete it. So those are always the main 2 that always stay consistent. So this first condition right here, the first star at the very top, is that you clear the mission. The second one is that none of your characters die, and this third one right here with this kanji that kind of looks like a 7 if you look at it really weird in the beginning of it. And like that little like cross symbol. This right here means that you have to kill the boss with a skill. So a normal skill. The normal skills are your little blue attack buttons. So like with JoJo it would be like his like rapid punch or something, right? It's the blue button. It's not the pink one that has like a 3-time use or anything like that. It's the normal blue skill that you use. So you have to kill the boss with that, and that's one of the conditions. For this one, if we go over here to this Yukako boss fight, this last one right here, where it has all of that repetitive kanji, it translates to like dodo mode, but that's what I just decided to call diamond mode when I did the growth tree explanation video. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. Again, I have a playlist with all this stuff in there. And then there's another one. I'm going to try to find it. It should say like SP, and then there we go. This one, it says SP. That's just using the special skill, which is the pink one, to kill the boss. Or not to kill the boss. You have to use it once in the battle. So you just use that. So those are pretty much the ways you can get all S ranks in all the missions. That's pretty much what I've been doing since I'm right here. I guess we'll do this mission. So this one says to use SP. Again, I can't let anybody die. And, excuse me. And I have to beat the mission. So we'll just go ahead and do this one. I've got Yukako and Angelo. And this one. So there's a quick character and a strength. And I'm just going by quick, strength, and tech. That's what I'm going to be calling the star, the heart, and the diamond. And of course, this works similar to Pokemon. It's blue beats red, red beats green, green beats blue. And I mentioned that also in the growth tree video. I added it on screen, but I kind of just forgot to actually say it. And when I was in post and I was editing, I was like, I forgot to say this. So we'll just take the Josuke. This guy's got money on his thing. I kind of actually need could use a tech. So I guess some of these Kakuins that are up could be useful, but oh well. It's just a support attack. It doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, this is the team I'm using right now. And I will do a team guide building video thing talking about the best teams that you guys can make. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. Of course, if you are enjoying all of these Diamond Record tutorial videos and just, you know, these little guides and stuff, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. I really do appreciate all the support from all of you guys. So let's jump right into things. So since they want us to use the SP skill, I guess that'll just be like the first thing I do right off the bat. So yeah, these blue skills, like that one, is a normal skill. That's it. You just, you know, normally use. And this right here is the SP skill, which is that pink button. So they just want you to use that once in the missions. So you just, you know, go ahead and use that once in the mission. And there you go. And that's all you got to worry about. So we cleared this stage. Yeah, I have 2 more. These are really easy stages, considering that this 5-star Josuke hits pretty damn hard, especially against these characters because he does have a type advantage. And I can kind of just eat these hits. I don't really need to get hit by anybody, but I kind of just ignore it because, like, whatever. I don't really care too much. So I'll go ahead and take care of you. And we'll hit you. Oh, you bitch. Alright. I wanted to dodge Angelo's attack. I actually didn't want to get hit by that. But we'll just combo him into this. So you can do 4 standard hits and then hit that barrage move, and it'll always combo into it. So that's just a free way to get that to link off of it. So yeah, you can combo moves into this, and it is kind of important when you're fighting certain bosses because they will beat the shit out of you, or they'll have super armor on a hit, like the Yukako boss fight, which I'll do a boss fight guide of probably after recording this. I'll go ahead and do that because, you know, maybe people are wondering about it, or even now, I'll actually see her attack pattern. So we're going to try not to let anybody die. So we're just going to use the hell out of this since we get the attack boost from our JoJo link. And there we go. We beat Yukako. Pretty easy. Not too hard, but I'm saying that and I have, like, you know, 5-star Josuke and he does a lot of damage. But there we go. So we have all 3 of our stars. We should be getting them. They'll show up now. There we go. There's our S rank. And we actually just leveled up our rank 2. So now I'm rank 9 and I got those. And yeah, so as you see, you get all the rewards from, you know, just doing all the conditions. So good stuff. Again, it's really easy when you get the hang of it, and generally for story mode, by the way, since people are going to be like, oh, well, I can't be this or I can't be that, you want to level up your characters, but you also want to have one of each type just so that you can switch out. And you want to make sure that each of your differently typed characters are strong enough to just, you know, handle things. So this is another one of those SP stages. We have a lot of greens and a lot of reds. So we'll do this one too. It's to kind of extend the video, and I guess I can talk a little bit more about, you know, team building and stuff right here briefly before I actually sit down and make a team building video. Of course, use the best characters that you have, as in the ones, you know, just the higher star ratings. The 5 stars are the ones that you generally want to have, but not everybody has a 5-star or every 5-star. And if you do have every 5-star, then you're a lucky guy. But the actual rates for the characters are really damn low, like abysmally low, like 0.2% rates, which is ridiculously low. Like, holy shit, I got really lucky, honestly. I didn't think that the rates were going to be that bad, and I didn't think I was going to get like a 5-star Josuke at all. Until JoJo kind of just showed up and was like, Star Platinum, and he froze everything. And I was like, well, we got something good because I have really good gacha luck. But even still, the rates are really damn low for just, you know, a game in general. It's just piss poor. But we'll just hit these guys. Enough of me babbling about rates and stuff. Which, by the way, how are you guys enjoying this game? You know, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm going to make another video talking about this game eventually. Obviously, I'm going to make another video, but I'm going to make one specifically talking about just the gameplay itself and how it's kind of really similar to the Bleach gacha game. Because in case you guys don't play the Bleach gacha game, it plays pretty much like this. Shit. Now we're not going to get the S rank. Oh, well. I'll just, like, do this after again. It doesn't, you know, matter right now. I can go back and do the mission after. But yeah, it plays very similar to this. Like, in fact, you know, the Bleach gacha game was out before this one, so I'd say that was bad because type advantage. I'm stupid. But the Bleach gacha game does play, you know, like this. Well, this plays like the Bleach gacha game, I meant. Because the Bleach gacha game came out first, so, you know, that's the one that's primary, just with these 2 games. But this one, like, this playstyle kind of works. Everybody's like, oh, it's just like one button and, like, you know, special buttons. I mean, what else do you think they're going to do on a phone game? You know, it's not meant to be, like, some crazy complicated shit. You know, nobody wants to play a crazy complicated game on a phone. You know, everything should just be fairly simple and just relatively easy to control because it's a phone game. You know, you don't want to sit here and deal with a bunch of crazy clunky controls or anything. So why complain about having one button when you can have one button instead of having like a whole interface on a touch screen with a bunch of crazy shit? And there still is the interface on this one too, and it's actually laid out really well. I like how everything just kind of floats around here where your thumb would be. It's very clean. We've got Kakyoin. How do you do, my boy? How do you do, my boy? We're gonna end his shit after ending these guys. Alright, we got that counter hit on him. There we go. I baited that. Alright. We're gonna get Iggy support with Iggy. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Ridiculous. He didn't even need to activate that. That was just to show off at the end and get the fancy filter. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to redo this just to get the S rank. Like how in the S rank video, I actually don't get an S rank on this one, but I did before. You guys saw how easy it was. I just did all the conditions and stuff, and that was really easy. So yeah, I just had one character die. Well, I had 2 characters die. I had Rohan and Josuke get killed because that was me playing sloppy. But Anyways, if this video was useful at all, go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Of course, I have a playlist on the channel with all of my Diamond Records videos. Share the videos to anybody else that might be curious and anybody that needs any help. Leave any suggestions or recommendations for the game down below that you want me to cover, anything that you want me to talk about, all that good stuff. And you know what? Wrap up the video. We'll do a summon because I should have enough. I didn't even check how many stones I have. I didn't check how many diamonds or whatever gems I have. 2 bullet character. Now Okuyasu's eating the void. Alright, we have 32. I didn't realize they gave a bunch. I might do like a separate video or something. I don't know. I think we'll get a couple of stones from today's thing. We're definitely gonna get this money though. And this isn't even money, by the way. This is the currency that you can use for the free cards to level up your characters and stuff. Okay, so we just got some EXP stuff. I always appreciate those. I like EXP stuff. Alright, we'll do 1 bull. Which, by the way, I do have the full character list. I don't have it pulled up right here, but Dio is in the game. I did say before that Dio wasn't in, but that's because I wasn't aware that he was actually in the game, but Dio is actually indeed in the game. So if we could get a Dio, that would be really cool. Or if we get anything else that's super fancy. Okay, we got Okuyasu and Koichi here. I don't know if Koichi being there makes a difference. It is a different animation itself, so I'm not too aware, but hey, give me something new, please, game. I love you. That was me kissing the screen. This music is really hype. Alright, is it going to be something new? It's downloading data. That's got to be something new, right? Right? Oh, we got Keicho. Okay, that's cool. We got a new character. So yeah, there you go, Keicho. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.